Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is the part where I have to issue an apology because I did not realize that last episode I accidentally cut off I accidentally stopped the recording, and I went on to do a whole bunch of other stuff for like maybe 7 minutes, including doing some extra testing regarding healing and skill use. Last episode, I thought using skills could interrupt your heal animation.
The taint of chaos is here too.
Why are you smelling another monstrosity's taint? Have you no shame? Unfortunately, I was wrong. I went and got hit, tested the actual healing, and tried to break it with the spiral thrust, but it didn't work. He was sure walking at me with determination. But then all that left his body like an exorcism. This looks promising. Where is it? Nah, surely not, right? That's just part of the environment. Surely I have to fight the door. Surely it's the door. It's the door, right? Oh. $11K. Mother fricking half my health. Oh, right. Nah. Instead, we go up here. I'm going to remember that there's a place to turn to the right down there. And just do this. No death for me. The only reason that fight went well is because the enemy could actually be staggered. I can abuse that. Woo! Fear the purple man. Almost like it's... Oh, that's a lot of guys. Really? Okay. You know what's fun? Using a linear weapon and not being able to target those things. The entire thing I was trying to do was that, because it's got a bit of an arc to it, so it should be able to hit pretty much anything I need it to, so long as I can approach it properly. We did get a bunch of stuff last episode, didn't we? Let's actually see if it's any... Ooh, I like that. I mean, the look of it. The rest of it's worthless to me. Spear of Inner Turmoil. That's the one I was using before. Okay. I don't know what drops the Cutthroat's ring. Even if I did, I don't think I'd be able to get a violet version of it, because this, wherever I got it from, was level 85 or around there. So okay, and level 91, this ring offers 304 defense compared to the limited defense of 250 that the Cutthroat's ring actually offers at the moment. And then there's that with its 380. Things do not look good for us. We're getting half health. No, not even half health. We're getting left with, what, 30% of our health from a single hit from an elite enemy. Bosses are going to be an absolute nightmare. And you know, it's not even the classic trade-off of being a glass cannon. I'm just glass. I don't like that. What if you didn't? Didn't it just say that she was? Oh, and it tracks the pure, raw audacity of it. Better. I was going to say, I better move before these platforms sink into the water. Lo and behold, it was the crack in the floor I should have been on the lookout for. I'm not accepting responsibility for that. I could do the usual from here. There's a button you can use to jump off of this, and I don't remember what it is. Like I said, I don't accept responsibility for dying there. What in the frick? That's obviously the way back. So, what if you didn't? I forgot the heavy arcs, or wild ghost necklaces. Necklace. I don't know why I added an S. Where the frick am I? I don't like this at all. I mean, the platforms are clearly not designed to screw you, yet they did it anyway. Such skill. Much amaze. So wow. Right. I didn't even see that over there. I was looking at the thing above it. Disc fragment, a key that unlocks the underground of the Great Temple. Well, I guess that's what we're doing now. We're on the hunt for Slenderman notes. Turn around, let me see that big, beautiful smile. Oh, we're just... I want you out here. Oops. Here, let me finish that for you. Oh, we also got a codex thing. Demon, Beast of Madness. Not worth it at all. I'll take it, but I won't be happy. What was the condition anyway? Before it enters frenzy. Too bad. Just in case. Because I had to wait for the goddamn thing to reveal itself before I could attack it. What do we have going on down here? I really do need to remember I have spirit cores to restore my soul charges. I've got quite a few of them, so I can actually afford to use them. I think I can also make more, so... Not willpower orbs, though. Those I have to hoard. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be relying heavily on those in fights to come. Really? I can't just vandalize this? By running through it, I mean. Well, whatever. How much does the vitality sphere even add? It doesn't. Okay. It could be 10%, it could be 3,000. It doesn't say, so I'm assuming it's 5. Oh, I see how this is going to go. Really? Let me see you smile. blue? A blue. Why? At the very least, at this point, nothing should be dropping below purple. Thought he was holding a bow. I was too focused on the fact that the guy changed the way he was. Hey there. What if you did? I was just too focused on that guy. That's all. No. So that's one. You. I was wondering when we'd see a Jarling. The right answer is key. They say a single word can alter fate. I only read that out because I thought it was related to the piece of whatever it was that we found outside. Wait, so... No, definitely not, right? Okay. Do they think I'm just going to let that go, or... that I just wouldn't see it? Did it? I'm not dealing with that. Let him have his dinner. I almost screwed that up. I didn't need to dash, all I had to do was walk. I made it more difficult than it needed to be. Ghost Gem unlocks Veronica the Advocate. Didn't we already have her? It's kind of far down. Alright. Yeah, that's that. So we have part of the key to the basement of something. God, his back is so attractive right now. Ugh, I'm satisfied. Thought I wouldn't. Jeez, that's not even the last one. Uh-oh. 6 heals. Surely it's not that guy. It's the only one I can see. So maybe it is, but I can't fathom how that could be it. Never had a mage elite enemy. Still haven't. I'll do it again. That was definitely... That was... Yeah, see, that's why I thought it was an elite. Because that's sort of the look of it when there's one nearby. It's not perfect. There's usually frost around the edges of the screen or something like it. But you can understand the mistake. Wait, how didn't I come up here? Wait. We missed something. There was... I can't go back that way. There was a bookcase. What am I doing? Get off of this thing. problem was, it was definitely on my end. Okay, it was in here. Not down here, though. Hey there. To the floor with you. Thanks for pausing, Bozo. I know I saw it. It had to be in that spot in between that. No. No, it definitely wasn't. Where did I see it? We don't have to get out on this middle level. It's not that way. There it is. But first, since I'm here, you're fine. Now we have them all. Now the only thing to worry about is the other piece of that key for the basement. It's this. Looks like it might actually be in 3 pieces. And it's not something that you could necessarily tell is there at first. So this is going to suck. So there's a real possibility of missing it. It's not a great possibility, but it exists.
So you survived after all, I see. That's disappointing.
Ozma, where is he?
The great General Khazan. I never understood what Ozma saw in you. Always talking you up all the time. Very annoying. Why would he need you when he already had me?
Don't worry, I'll see to it you get the point.
Thank you for the strength you've given me, Master Ozma. Now Khazan will die.
Mistimed it. Really? Okay. What in the world is wrong with me? God dang it.
So much for the great general. What did he ever see? I'll wait for you.
You better, because he's coming to join you.
Oh, Master Ozma.
Enough. Lower your voice. You still haven't killed her. Why not?
Please, Master. I just need a little more time.
I've shared knowledge and power with you, yet you still hesitate. That dark elf knows too much. Find her and kill her.
Hey, look at that. I still actually have one heal left. Though, I will be honest, at the end there, I was up against the wall. I got hit by her umbrella, thinking it was it's called a burst attack, but thinking it was the unblockable, which I can actually use counterattack to block, but I guess I messed up the timing. After that, it was literally just me holding on for dear life. I also during the phase where she's, let's just call it what it was, swimming through the air and shooting stuff at you, I tried to parry the projectiles, but there are just too many too fast, and that's just not a possibility. I considered switching to, what is this other skill over here? I considered switching to Eagle Wind and then going for Storm, but as you can see in the little demonstration there, it destroys a single projectile and then peters out. She fires like 10, 20 of them. Oh, right. I don't know how I forgot I had this, actually. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I was going to use this during her mid-air phase to counter her projectiles and hopefully break her stamina that way. But from what I could see, it didn't actually deal stamina damage to her to parry or brink guard that stuff. So it probably wouldn't have been helpful anyway, but it would have been nice to at least try. I'm actually ashamed that I forgot I went to the trouble of taking points out of counterattack, which honestly, these shouldn't have been in here anyway. The damage from it is worthless. What I want from it is the stamina damage. Oh, I also put points into this, mostly to increase the timing for the parrying, and it didn't work, or at least I'm still getting the timing terribly wrong. I also don't remember the button that this is on until I do, and when I do, it's not necessary. It's just, oh, hey, that's right, I also have reflection on shoulder button Y. We still beat her, though. Not entirely sure how. I don't really get her mid-air phase. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be doing something else or if you are literally just supposed to be dodging forever. I don't know how anyone without a massive amount of stamina like I have, I say massive like it's all that great. It's only 1800, but with all of the stamina I have, and the reductions on the stamina cost, that's right, I also have that. Yeah, the reduction on the stamina cost of dodging. Between how much stamina I have and this, I don't really get how anyone else would get through that phase if they didn't have all of that. And I didn't really have a lot of good, I didn't have a lot of good fights with her. Mostly it was just me getting to her midair phase, and that's not particularly difficult. It's half health. Either we do a lot of damage or she just didn't have that much health. And I'm going to assume it's the health part because I don't want to get a big head about my output. At least not until we get to 1,000 attack. Then we might pop an erection real quick. Just one real fast, just up and then gone, right? But that's for then. Right now, I'm more concerned. I'm not even concerned about our survivability, actually. She did massive amounts of damage to me anytime she actually hit me with anything. And yet, the fight felt doable. Granted, if I got hit the wrong way too many times, I would just let her kill me because there would be no real point in wasting the healing to get through that, only to get to her midair phase and then try to deal with that. That said, I did put another point into Vital Strike in order to get Shatter. I don't know how valuable this is, but it's stamina damage, and I don't hate that. Also, if I could use, I don't remember what it's not Moonlight. Yeah, if I used Assault on her back, a quarter of her stamina bar gone. And I know for monsters, it's not stamina, it's stance. I don't care. It's the same goddamn thing. It doesn't even make any sense that no. I do get the difference for monsters. They don't get to recover it. But for people, it's annoyingly recoverable. Almost to the point of frustration, actually. But she was staggerable, and you know what I say about staggerable enemies. They're as good as dead. What did we get from her? I don't see anything of note. There. Ring. Drowned Witch Ring. And it's a purple level 96. Granted, it's got a lot of max health on it, but it's also level 96, so of course it's got higher base stats than the Cutthroat's ring at 85. The Drowned Witch set is also a spear set, which is interesting. But I'm also not fond of water damage, though I do appreciate it being the first set effect. That's the way it should be for sets that provide elemental damage. That should be among the first one or two things you get from it. Now, oh right, we can actually look at all of this. So from this set, we get Tides of Fury at 7 pieces. Spin your spear and launch a wave that delivers a series of strikes. Ooh, and it actually does. Okay, that's not too bad. Its animation is really long, though, and it won't be particularly good against exhausted enemies that aren't fodder like that guy. And when you use Tides of Fury, the 8-piece set grants you 30% more damage. I guess it's just base damage. So for everything you do, you just deal 30% more damage. Okay, I guess ranged attack does sort of make sense, given that Tides of Fury then produces a wave that travels. So I guess. But then it also wants Eagle Wind, which is the slashing attack. I don't like that. I mean, well, it's not that Eagle Wind is bad or anything, it's just projectile attacks aren't particularly impressive. Even if it had the ability to stagger giant enemies or even bosses every single time, it's not a very good skill. And we apparently have 2 pieces of this set, which I assume only drops from her. Right, the armor. The 4-piece effect grants water attributes, but if I don't understand. Doesn't I'm assuming here that the water attack damage is basically you just having the water attribute, and that damage allows you to also inflict water-based status effects. Because otherwise, that is an awful set effect. Sure, it's 20 extra damage, but that's only if the enemy doesn't have water resistance. In which case, you're looking at maybe 5 to 10 damage if you're lucky. Aside from Tides of Fury, this set is probably trash. I really don't like them locking or putting the elemental attributes so deep into the set. It, like I said, it should be the first 1 or 2. And if you're going to do water attack damage, the next one should have been the water attribute for under whatever condition they wanted it to be. Then the 5th set effect is actually a 15% damage increase on the enemy if they have frost. So I have to assume that the water damage that you just get from the 2-piece effect isn't actually applying the status effect, or stacks of the status effect from water. Which then leads me to ask, what is the point of water attack damage then?
All these innocent people, dead. Did Trocker tell you anything useful, sir?
Only that there's someone else I now need to find in Rathalan.
We always return to the crevice. It's mandatory, actually.
It is no accident that chaos has returned and is spreading fast. We must find the source of it.
Yeah, totally working on that.
Use the view. Use the view.
So I'm assuming no other phantoms have just magically shown up since the first one? Nope. So I guess they just forgot that that's a thing, or they just didn't know what to do with it after that.
Someone is meddling with chaos. Such hubris. Find them before everything spirals out of control.
Why are you so tall all of a sudden? What is going on here? One of these days I'm going to make her wear me like underwear.
Now you are strong enough to unlock soulstones. Tell me, what do you desire to gain from the soulstones?
I wouldn't mind more lacrima, honestly. I think we're at 4% on health recovery. That's enough, right?
You require more soulstones to unlock more effects.
They say
That's not what I wanted.
the Reflin Mountains are deadly.
Down here. Like that. I have to make it a habit to buy all of those things every time we come back here.
Oh, look at that.
When did I get a new anything, actually? Ah, right, Bishop. I am almost tempted to start using this again. Almost. Like I said, the spear is my first love, and that's what I'm going to use. For a while, early on, I did try to use these two things, but it just really didn't. It just didn't make enough of a difference fast enough. And by that I mean I could get her down to almost half, where she would then fly into the mid-air phase.
Chaos is spreading. Things.
But after that, it just... there was no opportunity to do any further damage as often, so it stopped being useful pretty quickly. Apparently no one else has... Oh, right! I last episode, I stopped... Where is he? It's not going to be up there. Over here? Last episode, I was running around doing... No, not last episode. The episode before, I was running around doing stuff. This guy moved from over here to up here for some reason. And I left the game hoping I would return right here where I left, but it didn't happen, so I forgot.
You've already found so many. Interested in checking out my wares? My jars. Please. If you find any of my beautiful jars, bring them back to me. I can't stand being without them.
He's a jarophile. So what do we unlock? Extra proficiency, that's decent enough, but I need a purple or violet. Extra willpower, that's not useful to me. That's useful, and that's behind 24 of them. Still need to find 6, and I don't think we've got 6 stages left in this game. Why did they move him up here? It made more sense for him to be here, where he could stare at these things longingly. Him being up there apart from them is illogical. And I almost died. Neat. Okay. G-Force now is having a stroke. So I guess that's just what we're going to call it then. Actually, we can head back to the other side and then we'll check on the phantoms that we have that we can unlock, and then we'll call it done. I was trying to remember the name of something, but I couldn't. I was going to say it in passing, and those of you who know would know, but like I said, I don't remember the name. I have... Oh, it's upgrades for these two. Uh-oh. Keshta the Unyielding, we have his first awakening. Which is actually the really good one. I'm glad that one's first, and the second one is second, because it's not as useful. I mean, it's useful if you're using the dual wields, but outside of that, the Advocate, not even interested. Alright. That'll get us where we need to. That'll kick us up to 305 when we exhaust all of our stamina. I don't know if exhausting it all and then getting hit will be affected. I don't imagine so. I think that'll be an entirely different thing. So, still, that'll be useful. Just getting a surge that puts us at 300 is mighty fine. Well, that's it. I haven't forgotten anything, have I? Oh, I don't think so. I've talked to everyone. No one mentioned any side missions, so I think we're done. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back with more, as always. Last episode, after I unknowingly ended the recording, I talked about the other games that would be uploaded to the channel in the near future. And then I went on to harp about my extreme dislike of Square Enix and everything they've become and have done. It didn't go on that long, and my point of view was reasonable. I'm not going to do that, though. There will be more games recorded in the future, but right now, there are certain things I need to take care of. So, I'm going to put off the getting the next one for a little bit. It should be before the end of the month, but I'm not making any promises. And so, With all that said, we will see you next time.